This is Dan Dix here, reporting for Press for Truth with breaking news. The U.S. Supreme Court has just voted to overturn abortion rights, according to a leaked draft opinion. And here are the documents obtained by Politico, a 98-page draft majority opinion written by Justice Samuel Alito, who states that Roe was egregiously wrong from the start. He said, "We hold that Roe and Casey must be overruled." He writes in the document, labeled as the opinion of the court, "It is time to heed the Constitution and return the issue of abortion to the people's elected representatives." It's about time. In case you didn't know, I believe that life begins at conception, and no one should have the right to kill another life, no matter the circumstances. On Facebook, I said, some people will be mad that they can no longer kill babies. Let that sink in. And boy, oh boy, was I right about that.
Fuck! This abortion law goes beyond a woman's issue, and it goes beyond anything you could ever imagine. The societal implications of this are going to be insane. The amount of just pain and damage this is going to cause, and the full ability to tell a woman what she can and can't do with her body. And we're going back into a Handmaid's Tale society here.
All you young girls, adults over 18 years old who did not go out and vote, who did not think that you need to protect your womb, we're now back in the dark ages.
Brace yourselves, ladies. I'm with you. My heart is just broken. I don't understand why this country hates women so much. I just don't understand it. We'll get through this. We'll figure out a way.
These people are livid. And look how quick it took these guys to put this out.
It's not a secret. Republican governors are trying to roll back the clock on abortion access in every corner of America.
But in Illinois, we're fighting back.
J.B. Pritzker and Juliana Stratton signed the Reproductive Health Act
because they know exactly what's at stake.
Our rights should not depend on the fate of Roe v. Wade.
And that's why they enshrine the right to choose into state law.
And it's why I'm on Team JB. Join the fight at jbpritzker.com.
Protesters have gathered outside the Supreme Court with some of the My Body, My Choice crowd holding up hangers as if to say that that's what they'll be forced to do. Where have you guys been over the last 2 years? You want the right to kill babies while also forcing vaccinations and boosters on anybody who wants to board a plane. And you can't say no uterus, no opinion anymore. You gave that up when you said that trans women are women. As I said here on Facebook, people on the left, men shouldn't have an opinion on abortion. Also people on the left, men are women. And then there's even more hypocrisy going on than just that. For example, if someone were to assault a pregnant woman, causing her to miscarry, that person would be charged with murder. But if that same woman decided to do it herself, we'd call it her choice, and she'd be applauded and called brave. Even though that life on the inside is a separate body with a totally separate and unique DNA. On January 7th, 2022, this girl kept her pregnancy a secret, fearing her parents' reaction. She secretly gave birth, then tossed the child into a dumpster. Thankfully, some dumpster divers found the living soul, and this young lady is now on trial for attempted first-degree murder. But if she tried to do this just a few months earlier, that, in some people's minds, is okay. But what if she's raped, Dan? Surely you can concede that in that situation, it would be okay to kill the baby. This, my friends, is an important point that absolutely needs to be addressed. About 4 years ago, I put together this short 3-minute clip explaining exactly my views on just that. So in case you haven't seen it, or you need to see it again, this is a brief condensed version of my views on abortion, including in cases of rape. Life begins at conception upon fertilization, and therefore, no one has a right to kill another human being due to inconvenience or any other circumstances. This boils down to one fundamental question, which then logically leads to another, which is, when does life begin? And subsequently, when, if ever, should someone's rights override the rights of another? And it is my position that life starts at conception. The very definition of the word conception describes the moment a child is created. And from the very moment of fertilization, a human being is created, which then develops through various stages over a period of 9 months. When it comes to the question of when life begins, you have to draw the line somewhere. Some would say that it's okay to have an abortion before the brain waves are developed, because at that point it's not conscious and therefore can just be considered tissue removal. But what about in the case of a brain-dead comatose patient who may or may not come out of it? Is it okay to decide that they are just a bunch of cells like a cancer that should be removed? The line must be drawn at conception, and therefore a life is present at any and every stage of the fetus's development. Therefore, abortions are the act of killing a human life. Just think about this. If a woman stabs a baby with a knife immediately after it's born, it's called first-degree murder. But if she decides to do it, if she chooses to murder the baby before it is born, we call it a human right. Did you know that recently a man slipped an abortion pill into his girlfriend's drink to kill their unborn child? And he was charged with manslaughter. But if she chooses to do it, that's somehow okay? You can't have it both ways. And then there's the question of pregnancies as a result of rape. And as we've seen, that debate can get extremely heated.
It's against the law. Somebody gets raped by somebody and they're like, I'm a 16-year-old and I can't have this baby. Think you should keep it?
It's a baby.
Yeah.
If someone was raped and she gave birth and she decided to kill her 3-year-old child.
I meant to get your phone!
Look, rape is a horrible, awful, ugly violation of someone's rights. But if that leads to pregnancy, and your choice is to kill a completely innocent and defensive life, the most innocent of all life forms, I might add, if your choice is to terminate it because of the inconvenience of your violation, well, I would argue that that is worse than the rape itself. The bottom line is, no one should get to choose when someone else should die due to inconvenience or any other circumstances. If you agree or disagree, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And please do, let me know your thoughts in the comment section of this video. Because this is about humanity, my friends. This is literally about life and death. Thanks for watching. If you appreciate my efforts to bring you this information, please don't forget to check me out at pressfortruth.ca/donate. Here you can do a one-time donation with PayPal, you can do Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies, you could sign up to become a member of Subscribestar with a monthly reoccurring contribution, or you can also do that right here. You can also send an e-transfer to dan@pressfortruth.ca, or if you prefer to keep things old school, you can send cash or checks or equipment, or simply just words of encouragement to my P.O. box. Links for all of that are located in the description below. Thank you so much to anybody who does contribute to my efforts to bring you this information. So that's all for today, my friends. Please share this video with your friends and family who you think need to see it the most. And don't forget to click that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're not already. So stay tuned, my friends. We're going to have more video reports coming very soon. This is Dan Dix reporting for Press for Truth. We all want truth. The truth will set you free.